Greetings and welcome to this edition of Video Ask a Master, where we discuss all things Mimio. My name is Tracy Titian, and I've been a full-time teacher in Western Connecticut for the past 27 years, with the last 5 serving as my district's K-12 technology resource specialist. I serve in a couple of capacities for Mimio, one as a certified trainer and also a Mimio Connect moderator. Now let's get to the question. A user writes in asking, how can I convert my handwriting to text within a Mimio notebook page? This is a good question because there are a couple of ways that you can do this. Let's bring down the steps involved, and I'll take you step by step through them. Once you've created your pages using your own handwriting, you can go back and convert them into text. Using the selector tool off your Mimio toolbar, you're going to highlight the words you want to convert. They will take on this puffy outlined appearance, and I'll show you what I mean by that in future slides. Next, you're going to either go to the tools in the menu at the top, and from the drop-down menu, you're going to click on Recognize Ink. Or if you're at your keyboard, you just can click on Control-R to do the actual conversion. Depending upon how you created those handwritten pages will determine the best method to do the actual conversion. And I'll show you what I mean by that on these future slides. Let's go to the first example. This is straightforward. All text on this page, nothing else gets in its way to do the conversion. So here I will take the selector tool, select everything on my page, go up to Tools, and from that drop-down menu, click on Recognize Ink. In a moment, it will convert it into black text. I used black handwriting. It converted it into black text. At this point, it is now like a text box, so you can actually go in there and make the edits. Let's face it, not all of us have some of the best and neatest handwriting, so some of our words may not come out correct when we do those conversions. In this particular case, it did not recognize the capital S for the word she, so I need to go in here and actually manually change that to a capital S. And now my conversion is complete. Let's take a look at the second example here. In this particular one, I have a combination of creating a timeline and using my handwriting on the timeline. For this particular one, I do not want to use the same method that I did in the previous one, which was selecting everything on the page and doing the conversion in that manner. You'll see what happens when I do that. It groups all of your words together, and now they've taken them off of the timeline. This really defeats the purpose of me wanting to use the timeline, so I'm going to hit my undo button, put them back into the timeline format, and what you're going to want to do in this particular case is take each one individually and do the conversion that way. Let's move on to the third and final example. Once again, I've taken a graphic organizer right out of the Mimio gallery, and this is steps in a process. Particular, this one is steps in making a sandwich. I do not want to group all these words together because once again it'll take it out of the format of this particular graphic organizer. So basically what I'll do is take each one individually, go up to my tools, recognize the ink, and it does the conversion. As you can see, I used the blue color for my handwriting, and it did translate it into the blue color for my particular text. Okay, as you can see, this really is not a difficult concept to use in your Mimio notebook. I would definitely encourage you to give it a try yourself, do a little experimentation with it. And as always, thank you for writing in. Of course, should you have any further questions, you'll want to visit us at MimioConnect.com. We'd love to hear from you and help you out wherever we can. Once again, if you have a question, definitely write in at MimioConnect.com/askmaster. Have a great day. Thank you.